Good people to grow with. 70 years of Indian Overseas Bank. February 10th, 2007. A golden day in the history of Indian Overseas Bank, an institution that was founded 70 years ago by the late Sri MCT M. Chidambaram Chettiar. IOB had its roots in Chettinad in southern Tamil Nadu. A land where ancient temples dot its landscape. Temples that are replete with splendid art and architecture. The land of the Chettiar community of businessmen who for generations have been practicing their trade with truth and hard work as their founding principles, making their land prosperous with their easy terms of finance. The Nagarattars, as the Chettiars were known, were Indian pioneers in setting up overseas business enterprises in far-off lands in the Orient, ushering in progress and prosperity to the countries where they were established. The Nagarattar men, with the wealth they had earned abroad, brought their hard-earned riches home to Chettinad and constructed, with French and colonial architecture, awesome fort-like mansions for their families, and soon came to be known as the men of Nattukottai, of the land of country forts. The early 1930s was a time of global recession, and Indian merchants practicing international trade abroad suffered by the lack of foreign exchange facilities from English-owned and other foreign banks in their countries of operation. It was also a time when Indian-owned joint stock banks were unwilling to risk financing international businesses. This was the time when a 28-year-old Chettinad pioneer emerged with a dream in his heart and a fire in his mind, and with an enthusiasm that was boundless. MCT M. Chidambaram Chettiar was a man who had blazed a path-breaking trail in industry and insurance. A pioneer who foresaw the need to finance overseas Indian businesses, nurture industry and global trade, and place Indian enterprise on the world map. On February 10, 1937, Chidambaram Chettiar established the Indian Overseas Bank, setting up branch offices the same day in the town of Karaikudi and in the port city of Madras, that was soon followed by more foreign branches in Malaya and Burma. The bank earned the trust of a large and growing clientele and became renowned for its services in international trade and commerce. In 1947, the 38 branches of IOB in India joined in celebrating the nation's freedom, as did the bank's 7 offices abroad. The bank soon established an exclusive agriculture department that would play a major part in ushering in the country's Green Revolution. Efforts that have received many awards from the government for excellence in agri-finance. The bank was also the first in India to offer consumer credit with its personal loan scheme. What's more, the bank was the first to introduce the comfort of drive-in banking at its Cathedral branch, Chennai, and in more select centres.
When IOB was nationalized in the year 1969, this new public sector bank would only continue on its services that all along had a social outlook in its national banking.
IOB was an Indian banking pioneer, the first to introduce computerization in the 1960s. The bank has since fully computerized all of its operations. IOB became the first bank to be awarded the ISO 9001 certification for its in-house efforts in information technology, which included core banking solutions of inter-branch connectivity. If computerization helps in rendering speedier customer service, the bank's networked ATM service helps its clientele with anytime banking. The bank's ATM cum debit card as also its international credit card has meant true safety and comfort for the traveller and the jet setter. The customer is also benefited by the bank's fast-growing connected network of branches offering any branch banking. Further, IOB's internet banking facility helps customers operate their accounts from the comfort of their home, office or elsewhere. What's more, the bank provides additional safety and security to its customers. IOB shows customers the way to a secured life with its life insurance cover, while the bank's health insurance schemes provide them with a good way to great health. In the year 1984, IOB opened its 1000th branch office. This commercial and institutional credit branch would serve large business houses and institutions and also provide depository participant services and online stock exchange trading to its customers. The bank's NRI services provide a true link for non-resident Indians with their families in India. IOB's offices abroad also help NRI customers in immediate money transfer of funds to the bank's branches in India.
I'm coming all the way from Malaysia, and I'm having my account in Indian Overseas Bank for nearly 10 years. And I wish all the best to our Indian Overseas Bank and good luck.
The bank's commitment to the rural sector was underscored when it set up the Pandian Grama Bank in Tamil Nadu, the Puri Gramiya Bank and the Dhenkanal Gramiya Bank in Odisha. The three rural banks helped deliver on IOB's promise of rural prosperity.
I'm happy to know that Indian Overseas Bank completes 70 years. It's been a long journey, but an eventful journey. The bank was founded by eminent merchants and bankers from my constituency, and in the course of 70 years, it has crossed many milestones. This year it will cross another important milestone of total business exceeding 1 lakh crore. The bank has been a driver of growth in Tamil Nadu and now in other states. It's the lead bank for Tamil Nadu and has been a pioneer in many new activities. For example, it founded the RRB called the Pandian Gramin Bank, and that's a major success in Tamil Nadu. I wish the bank every success as it continues on its eventful journey.
Today, Indian Overseas Bank is a truly modern global bank and is a key player in India's emergence as a global leader. A player with offices in 7 countries abroad. And with over 1,700 branch offices in India. A leader among India's banks with a business that has crossed 1 lakh crore rupees. IOB has also crossed another coveted milestone. Its net profit for the financial year 2006-2007 exceeds 1,008 crore rupees.
Everybody in Indian Overseas Bank is very much thrilled as we are in the having completed 70 years of existence. Basically, the bank has been essentially promoted to develop